Hey y'all, this is Miss Sanders coming to you with another video. Yesterday was rough because unit rates requires us to divide, and we're just going to keep practicing with it. So we're going to use this conversion table to answer these problems. So I'm going to help you with this. Sarah drove 175 miles to visit her grandparents. How many feet did she travel? Well, first, we got to figure out what we're starting off with. We're starting with 175 miles. We need to get to feet. So we have to look over here at our conversion table. We definitely have miles to yards and then yards to feet, but we don't have just miles to feet. So we have to use this conversion. Now, because miles is on top, that means miles needs to be on the bottom because I have to cancel. I can only cancel what's on top, what's on bottom. And I have 1 mile that equals 1,760 yards. So now I have gotten rid of my miles, but now I need to get to feet. So I need to figure out how many yards is in a feet. Notice I put the yards on the bottom because in order to cancel, they have to be opposite of each other. They can't be next to each other. So here we are, I have 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. So 1 yard, 3 feet. So now that I have that, I have my conversion. And then I can solve this problem. So I know you're probably like, well, Ms. Sanders, what did you just draw? Everything on top needs to be multiplied. Everything on the bottom needs to be divided. So if you are a calculator person, you're just going to multiply 175 times 1,760 times 3. And that's going to give you your answer, and then divide by 1, divide by 1. If you are not a calculator person, you have to do this by hand. So I would suggest doing the 1760 times the 175 first. I'm going to do that with you. These are some large numbers. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 6 is 30. If you don't know these, please use your multiplication chart. 5 times 7 is 35. 36, 37, 38. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 3 is 8. So I am done with the 5. I'm going to put a 0 because I'm going to start multiplying times my 7, which is right underneath this here. So I have to put a 0 there because I have to multiply underneath this place value. 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 6 is 42. 7 times 7 is 49. 40, 50, 51, 52, 53. Because I have to add the numbers at the top. And then 7 times 1 is 7, plus 5 is 13, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, it's 12. Alright, so now I've done that row, and I'm done with the 7. So now I'm going to multiply times 1. But the 1 starts in this row, so I have to add 2 zeros. Now 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 1 is 1. So now I have all these numbers. I'm going to add them together. Zeros add to be zeros. 8 and 2 is 10. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, 12. Then plus 6 is 18. Then we got 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 3. So I have 3, 0, 8, 0, 0, 0. That was a lot. Now I can multiply times my 3, which is easy. That's why I chose the big numbers first. 3 times 0, 0. 3 times 0, 0. 3 times 0, 0. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 0 is 0. Plus 2 is 2. 3 times 3 is 9. So this is my final answer. There are 924,000 feet in 175 miles. So I'm going to go ahead and read the next problem. In English, Mastiff dog weighs 165 pounds. What is its weight in ounces? So I'm going to help you set it up, but I believe that you can do it. So we're starting with 165 pounds. LBS is pounds. If you don't know, that is the same thing. That's the initial for pounds. And we need to get from pounds to ounces. So therefore, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to see, do I have pounds to ounces? And I do. I have 1 pound is 16 ounces. So I'm going to put pounds on the bottom. And I'm going to put ounces on the top because I need to get rid of the pounds to get to the ounces. So 1 pound is 16 ounces. And I don't need to do any more because that's all I need to get to is ounces. So now I'm going to multiply everything on the top and divide everything on the bottom. 165 times 16 divided by 1. And that's going to give me my answer in ounces. I can't wait to see what you come up with. I'm going to go ahead. If you don't need it to be read to you, you can stop the video at this point. But I'm going to read the rest of the problems for those that need it because that's their business. Isaiah is making dinner for his family. The recipe he's using calls for 0.5 kilogram of ground chicken. How many grams of ground chicken does he need? So hopefully you start with your line. You start with what's in the problem first, and then you figure out how to go from kilograms to grams based on your conversion chart. Number 4, Camilla needs to refill her lawnmower gas tank. The tank holds 4.2 liters of gas. How many millimeters of gas does the tank hold? Remember, you're going from liters to millimeters. Look at your conversion chart. All right, number 5. Lucas is going to compete in a 5,000 meter race walk. What is the distance of the race walk in kilometers? So he went from meters to kilometers. Avery's favorite basketball player is 6 feet 9 inches tall. How tall is Avery's favorite basketball player in yards? Now this one's a little tricky because you need to convert your feet to inches. So you need to get this all together in inches first and then convert to yards. I can't wait to see what you come up with. See you in the next video for section C.